let's talk about AI and the book writing process. Look, it's a big question. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are using it. But what is the right way, or what is the best way to actually leverage AI in the book writing process? Some questions that are commonly being asked in the entire industry is, can AI just write my book? Is an AI book good enough? How is AI impacting writing? Do I need to use a book and then use AI? Should I use AI and then write my book and edit it? Where does AI fit into the mix, and where can I use AI? Well, I believe that AI is an incredible tool to use to assist you, but not to replace you in the book writing process. I believe that you are the author and you are the one writing your book, whether you're speaking it, writing it, working with a ghostwriter, but it's your book. But I do believe that AI can be a thought partner that can assist helping you fill in the gaps, or to assist in improving on some areas that maybe you need some improvements, or maybe you're getting yourself stuck. So I've put together 7 different ways that you can use AI in the book writing process. Now, what's really cool is, for all of our clients who come through our program, we have something called Bib Echo Write. And this is our 24/7 AI thought partner who you can tap into and leverage throughout the experience. And there are some core ways that we are leveraging AI in the book writing process, and some core ways that we are encouraging people to use AI in the book writing process. And number 1 is AI can assist in building an outline. And again, I'm going to say this time and time again. You are the author. AI shouldn't do the entire thing and that's it. But you can use AI to help when you're building your outline. You know your stories. You know your life experiences. But sometimes AI can assist in building out the key themes. It can help organizing the chapter in the right order. It can help expand upon certain sections. Maybe you know what you've done and what you've experienced, but you need a little bit of help on elaborating on a specific concept. AI can assist that. You can refine and rearrange. There are a lot of different ways that you can use AI to help you build your outline. But remember, you're writing the outline, you're building the outline. AI is just a thought partner to assist in these various different categories. Number 2 is you can organize your thoughts and ideas through AI. Okay? Now, what we are using when we have our clients use our Bib Echo Write experience, and when I'm using it, is it's all through ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the base, and then we build on top of it. And the way you can organize your thoughts and ideas when it comes to a book with ChatGPT is categorizing information. So ChatGPT can help categorize various different things in various different sections so that you know whether part 1, part 2, part 3 is, whether you can have the right order of chapters. ChatGPT and AI, what it can also do when you're organizing things, it connect the dots. How does one thing lead to the next, right? What are the transitions? How can you navigate through them? AI can summarize these concepts, right? Help you figure out how to summarize everything. And it can provide a ton of clarity. So maybe there's a particular area that you know you want to expand on, but that may be like your weakest area, or the area that you don't have as much material as anything else. AI can absolutely help you organize that thought by providing clarity. The key with all of this is, are you making sure that you have the right prompts, and are you asking the right questions? If you don't ask the right questions, it doesn't matter if it's AI or anything, you're not going to get the right answers. If you ask the right questions, you can get the better results. Number 3 is, a lot of people struggle with writer's block. Well, AI can help you overcome writer's block. What it can do is you can ask probing questions. This will stimulate new thoughts and insights related to your topic, give you a different way to think about it. It can help structure your arguments. It can help expand on things. It can explore different alternatives. The key here is that if you're struggling with writer's block, you don't need to just look at a blank page for hours and hours and hours. You can ask ChatGPT and ask for it to elaborate, ask for it to give you some ideas, and it will start to generate some things that will hopefully then trigger you to be able to write. Notice how we're using AI as a tool to assisting in a problem so that you can do the actual work of writing the book and making it your very own. Next up is idea generation and brainstorming. So something that ChatGPT and AI is really great for is you can dive deep into topics. So you can pose questions about your subject matter and then let ChatGPT's vast amount of knowledge give you various different viewpoints and various different ways of explaining those core topics. And maybe you might get something that you're like, oh, I didn't even think about it that way, but that makes a ton of sense. sometimes that can be great. It can expand on your initial ideas, and it can give you innovative approaches. So maybe you want to see how might we do something versus the way you've currently done it. ChatGPT can see what other people have done and give you some additional insight. So that is a very, very powerful way to leverage AI in the book writing process. Now we got a couple more. And number 5 is finding your voice. Okay. So when you write a book, one of the most important things there is to make sure that you have your voice. You'll always hear people say, find your voice, find your voice. And what I've noticed is that for a lot of people, when you're writing your book, you start writing and you have one voice. And as you keep writing, you find another voice. By the end of it, the person that you are, the writer that you are, has evolved so much over the course so that sometimes this can help speed it up. So when it's finding your voice, ChatGPT can help you with voice consistency and making sure that your writing is consistent throughout your book. Okay, what this is really, really great for is when you're writing and you're doing some self-editing, you can have it go through and evaluate on that voice consistency. Tone adjustment, personal style development. Some of these different things will help you make sure that it sounds like you versus somebody else or versus something else, right? It's your book. You are the author. We want this book to show people who you are, your stories, your experiences, your knowledge. And so this is a great way to leverage AI. Number 6 is to rephrase for impact. Okay. So a lot of times when people write their rough draft and they get ready to do the self-editing before they go on to hiring professional editors, we need to make sure that every word matters, right? And so a great way to tap into AI is to help with rephrasing for impact. And so what I mean by this is clarity and conciseness. So really making sure that there's no convoluted sentences, making sure that things are as clear as they can be, as concise as they can be in their original meaning. It can enhance the readability of everything, right? So it might suggest a simpler way of saying something versus the way you currently said it. And it really helps with the emotional side of things, both for you as the author, but also in the tone of the actual writing so that it can be portrayed in the right style, the right framework. And number 7 is you can use AI in the book writing process. And there's many, many more ways and many specific ways, but one way that we'll finish here with is for marketing ideas and materials. Leveraging AI can be so advantageous for you for marketing materials. It can be giving you social post ideas, helping you create different graphics and carousels leading up to your book launch. And it can create quote graphics. It can create review graphics. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can pull out different copy and content leveraging the power of AI. It can help you with book launch marketing ideas. AI has such a wide opportunity to leverage it for the needs that you have. And so these are 7 different ways that you can use AI in the writing process. And this has been something that we've really started to incorporate. I mean, we have an entire subsection of our business called Bib Echo Write, Big Idea Bestseller Echo Write, which is a 24/7 thought partner created with AI. And so you're able to do all of these things and so much more leveraging that. Okay. And so I wanted to share this with you all today because one, we're seeing our clients have a lot of great success tapping into AI in the book writing process without taking away from them as the author or them as the focal point of the book. All right. This is really, really powerful here because we're seeing tons of changes in the industry. And what we want to do is make sure that you're positioned in the right way to have a great book, to help you have a ton of success, and for you to ultimately create a book that you are proud of. And so these are some of the ways that you can use AI to assist in your book writing process to help you when you find yourself dealing with writer's block, needing help elaborating on ideas, trying to make sure that you have a consistent voice, and then making sure that every word matters. I hope that you have found this helpful, and I hope that maybe you found a couple ideas like, oh, that's an interesting use case on how I can actually use AI when I create my book. So AI isn't going anywhere. It's becoming more and more of a thing. And it's important that you are able to see AI as an advantageous partner versus a complete distraction. And there's a fine line between the two. And so my challenge to you, as we end every episode, my challenge to you would be to, if you're writing your book, to toy around with ChatGPT, to see, is there something? Ask a couple questions and see if you get the response back. It'll take some tweaking. It'll take some learning. But start asking some questions and see if it starts to eliminate some writer's block, or it elaborates on some ideas, or it rephrases something that you said and you wanted a better way, but you didn't know how to do that. This is a great, great way to test, get your feet in the water, while also still being the focal point of the project. Okay? That's what I got for you today. I hope that you found this incredibly, incredibly valuable. And if you want to see our process of how to write a book step by step by step, how to write a book, outline a book, publish a book, edit a book, design a book, every step all the way through launch, and social media ideas for your book, then I want to give you a free copy of my book, Big Idea to Bestseller. My book is a step-by-step blueprint, and all you have to do to grab yourself a free copy is go to bigideatobestseller.com/free-book, and you will be able to get a free copy of Big Idea to Bestseller, which will be your step-by-step roadmap to writing, publishing, and profiting off an incredible nonfiction book. I'll see you on the next one.